Welcome back to Rumor Society. On this channel, we share our opinions on social media stories and headline news. Now let's get into today's story. Before we get into this video, I just want to issue a trigger warning. This video does contain sensitive topics. Please proceed with caution. I wanted to talk about this story. So this guy was on TikTok live and he was holding a newborn baby. You can't hold a newborn as if it's like a 9 or 10-month-old baby. You have to be very careful with newborns. So people in the comments noticed what was going on and they were just letting him know, hey, support that baby's neck, hold that baby's head. And he kind of laughed it off, joked it off, and before you knew it, the baby started sliding down his back and actually fell on live. You can hear a clear thump and then like the baby screamed. He definitely dropped the baby. Of course, he didn't do it on purpose. He looked shocked. He stepped out of view of the camera for a little bit and then came back and just kind of was like smiling and kind of laughing it off. And that made a lot of people uneasy. They witnessed the baby fall. A lot of people were worried, wondering if they were going to take the baby to the hospital. The issue came up because he started speaking out. It kind of seemed like everybody was kind of brushing the situation off, not really considering that the child could be hurt. Now, I'm not going to play the video here because it's pretty disturbing. It's disturbing for me to watch. It's on TikTok if you want to go ahead and search it. Trust me, you'll find it. Right after the incident happened, he did go live.
I'm so stressed every single day, and I hope to help you sleep at night, because I've been so stressed every single day. And I'm finna tell y'all what really happened, but I need everybody, all the million fucking people who wanted to talk so much about me. The baby is good. The baby's great. I caught the baby. I literally caught him.
He did not catch the baby. The baby hit the ground. If you watch the video, you can hear the thump. That baby fell and fell hard. Y'all see, I showed originally. Let me go back. Like I said, I'm not showing the video. Right now, y'all can see the baby on his shoulder. The baby was sitting on his shoulder, and it looked like he possibly had like some type of towel or something. And what happened was he was not supporting that child's head, neck, or back. He wasn't holding on to him properly. And the child slid down his back and then hit the floor. Some people in the comments were saying, well, no, he didn't hit the floor. He hit the wall. He hit something. And clearly it was painful because like how he reacted. Like that scream, that baby was in pain. So he's not being truthful here that he caught the baby. He did not catch the baby.
But in the video, I can't tell that. Everybody talking about, I heard the sound. The sound is literally the chair that I was sitting hitting the counter. I caught him. He didn't fall.
Yes, he did.
The whole world hates me right now. And like I'm literally shaking right now. Because it's like, I would never do that to my nephew. You feel me? I would never do that. Never. And the whole world literally hates me right now. Literally.
I know he did not mean to do it. Obviously, he didn't mean for the baby to fall. What was happening was how he came back on camera. Very nonchalant, smiling. And I know some people could say, well, maybe he was nervous or maybe he didn't know what to do. What he should have done was ended the live and went and take that baby to the hospital. That's what should have happened, but it didn't happen. Like, it's more people saying about the scream. That was not a chair. I don't believe it was a chair either. He did not catch him. That baby hit the floor. That baby fell so hard, y'all, and it was so heartbreaking to listen to his cry. We're going to listen to this creator discuss everything, and then we're also going to get into some of the comments because a lot of people were asking, did they call CPS? Did CPS get involved? So let's take a listen.
Okay, so quick little update about Tim to official dropping his baby or the baby that he was holding on live. So a lot of people have let me know that Tim to official did not deactivate his accounts. I think he did deactivate his accounts for a couple of days, but he was on live today and he did get on TikTok stating that the baby is okay. The baby had went to a follow-up appointment to make sure the baby's good, but it wasn't to check the baby's head. It was just like a normal follow-up when a newborn is born, right? My thing is, y'all should have made sure that the baby was good. Y'all should let the doctors know about what had happened a couple of days before his doctor's visit. So, make a story short, I ended up joining his live, talking about he had high hopes of becoming a content influencer, TikTok influencer. My thing is, you're not getting the head, and you are on TikTok laughing about it. That doesn't make it okay. Who gives a fuck about you wanting to be an influencer?
Right.
Our concern was you were being careless when you first started that live.
Mm-hmm.
You was not holding that baby head properly.
Yep.
That's what our concern was. And then you came back after you gave the baby to his mom, laughing and shit. Y'all should have went to the hospital and made sure that there was no internal bleeding or anything like that.
Yep.
Make a long story short, that wasn't his baby. That was his sister baby. And supposedly the baby's fine. But at the end of the day, he shouldn't be having no motherfucking babies in his arms no more at this point. There's no amount of sorries in the world that's going to take that baby head injury away if he suffered from a head injury. Supposedly he didn't. But when that child grows up, who's to say what type of issues that he is going to have with his head? Because y'all did not go get him properly checked at a hospital. Update for Team 2 official for today, you guys. Go ahead and drop a comment in the
I mean, I completely agree with her. It was how he came back on live and was just trying to make light of the situation. That could have been like really, really bad. And who knows, that baby probably do have some type of internal bleeding. They never, yes, he went to a follow-up appointment. They didn't do any type of checks on his head. How do you know he's completely okay? There's a comment that says here, the mom said he had a CT scan. She also said when she asked him what happened, he lied and said he didn't know what happened. Oh, that's a problem. He should not be holding anybody's baby. It's the fact that it happened on live and then you came to the mother to lie. Like she wasn't going to find out what happened. The mom claims that she took the baby to the ER and the baby is fine. And it wasn't his sister's baby. It was one of the best friend's baby, for your information. They're not friends anymore. Still makes me uneasy, especially because he lied to the mother about it. They're saying in the comments that it's family members that's defending him. He should have just ended the live and just took accountability. No need to come back on here laughing and giggling. It wasn't nothing funny. This is a follow-up to the video because I guess one of the family members left a comment under her video. So let's take a listen.
The sister of Tim 2 official has finally spoken up in regards to her son being dropped on live. Okay, so under one of my posts, I cannot seem to find her comment. I don't know if it's deleted or what, but she basically came on here saying that we are well too invested into social media and that her child is fine. Supposedly she took him to the ER, which I don't know who's lying at this point because Tim said that they took him to the primary care visit, but did not mention anything about the baby head being bumped or him bumping the head or whatever, dropping the baby. But she is saying that she took the baby to the ER and that he's fine, and that the brother basically lied to her when he took the baby back to her after dropping him on the live video. So at this point, I don't know who's lying, but I just pray that the baby is okay. And it's a lot of the family members coming under my post talking about we taking this too far and the baby's fine and basically trying to get down our necks. And I'm just like, y'all should never have that baby in Tim 2 official's hands, okay? Especially if he did not know how to hold that baby. Our thing is, we're not worried about what y'all got going on in y'all home. What we're worried about is how he came back to that live.
Absolutely.
Laughing about the situation and people saying, oh, he was nervous, and people laugh when they're nervous. Fuck no. That does not count in regards to him being nervous.
Nope.
Okay? Being nervous is, oh shit, let me get off this live. Let me go make sure that he's good. At the end of the day, the bigger picture is making sure the baby is okay. Like I said before, anything could have happened to that baby. That baby could have went into a coma. That baby could have, God forbid, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have to really think about this. Later on down the line, what if that baby suffers severe injuries or head problems when he grows up and y'all wondering what the fuck going on with him? And then y'all get to wondering, oh, okay, Tim did drop the baby. Okay, I'm not saying this is going to happen. God forbid if it does happen. But what I'm saying is y'all really need to start caring for y'all children. Y'all need to really be more responsible when it comes to people dealing with y'all kids, even if it is a family member.
Absolutely.
If you know that your brother or your sister don't know how to properly hold a baby, you need to be sitting right there next to them to make sure nothing goes wrong. But, yeah, again, the family members is trying to become like a pest, and it's really starting to get on my motherfucking nerve. So all the family members that's trying to come up under my post trying to stick up for these people, your family members, I get it. You don't want them to be in trouble. I get it. But y'all need to properly teach your brother, your cousin, how to properly hold a newborn. And then I had seen a cousin that came on and was like, I'm gonna go ahead and put the comment right here. I can't remember what it said exactly, but basically talking about some how could she attend it to a baby if the baby was crying this and that by calling the motherfucking ambulance, by taking the baby to the hospital, by making sure the baby is okay. I have 3 kids of my own. And if that was to ever have happened to me, I already know what to do. Like, it's common fucking sense. Like, y'all really gotta stop taking y'all children's lives for granted. Even if the baby looks okay, it doesn't mean that the baby is physically okay internally as well. But I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all be. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. People run their families and household differently, and compared to mine, I get it. Parenting is completely different on my end. But praying that the baby is okay, praying that the baby never suffer any type of other injuries in the future, and we just hope that everything be all right. That's it. That's all. And we have a right to want to know what's going on if the shit happened on live and y'all made it our business. All right. That's all I'm coming on here to say, y'all. That's the update for today. Have a good day. Bye.
I understand the family wanting to defend him, but like I said, he was wrong. Like, he was dead wrong for sitting around here playing around with that baby. That's not a toy. That is a human being. If he don't know how to hold a baby, he should not have the baby. I don't care if the mama need a break. I don't care. He got on live playing around with that baby like it was a toy, and then look what happened. Like I said, I understand accidents happen, but this could have been preventable in so many ways. If you've had a kid, you understand the different cries when they're hungry, when they're sleepy, and when they're hurt. That baby was hurt. That was a hurt cry. Since everything has happened, the guy did come back on live. We're going to take a brief listen.
I just want to say a couple of things to everybody about the things that's been circulating on the medias. I wasn't able to speak because certain people have restricted my account so where I couldn't post a video, I couldn't tell a story, I couldn't do anything. I just want to start off with one. The first important thing is he's okay. A lot of y'all, everyone has seen the video by this point, and everybody's not going to believe my side of the story, and that's okay, and that's fine. But I genuinely did catch him.
No, you didn't.
I caught him returning immediately to his mom because, one, that's my nephew, and it just felt like the right thing to do in the moment. This is not my child. Give it back to the mom. Like, you don't know what you're doing.
Give it to the mom.
And a lot of people were telling me in the comments, but I mean, I wasn't really like taking the comments serious, and that's my fault. I tried to take the precautions. I tried putting a towel there so he wouldn't like come in contact with my clothes. I washed my hands before I held on. I did everything, but I just didn't know that one step. But just because I didn't know something doesn't make what will happen right. That was my fault. I should have been more knowledgeable on holding someone else's child, let alone, like, think about the fact that it wasn't even mine. It wasn't even my child. And regarding the after part, I just want y'all to know that I wasn't laughing. I wasn't coming from, like, something and saying, like, it was funny. It was not, harming a baby is never funny. Like, it's not funny. It was a nervous laugh. I know a lot of people don't understand what a nervous.
I do agree with him that it was a nervous laugh. I don't think he meant to, but it was just the seriousness of the situation. What he should have did. It looked like he didn't know what to do. He came back on live because he was uncomfortable. He was awkward. But I think in that moment, because he didn't know what to do or how to act, he should have just ended the live. Hey, y'all, I got to make sure everything good with the baby. I'm going to end this. I'll come back, let y'all know what happened, whatever. Instead of continuing with the live, he should have just ended it. Because that goofy behavior with him coming back, completely uncalled for, and it wasn't necessary.
That is. And it's not fair to understand what it is. I understand I dug my grave, I got to lay in it. And I respect that. And even the mom, like, it's saying the mom should come out, and that's what we're telling me, but she's not. This is my own grave. This is my own grave. He's okay. All praise to the man above. He's okay. He put that. I actually was able to catch him. he's fine.
You did not catch the baby. He's still lying.
The fact that I told her what happened, but I wasn't completely honest. I was scared, and I halfway told the truth, which was wrong on my part. I shouldn't take a video for her to see what happened to her baby. I should have came out of my mouth, but I was just scared at the moment. And me returning to the video, laughing, I said it was a nervous laugh. That's not funny, and like everybody who knows me knows, but I understand none of y'all know me from a can of paint. None of y'all. I've been getting so many threats, so many everything. I know I fucked up. I know I did. I know. I'm trying to grow from it, but
All right, y'all. I'm not here for his pity party. It happened. It's over with. Y'all say the baby is okay. Us watching from the outside looking in, we'll never know. We can only hope that he's okay. Due to his negligence, this accident could have been prevented. And then we also need to think about it that this accident could have cost that baby his life. To add insult to injury, his mom had to come on here and see the video rather than him just telling the mom what happened, like being honest. He lied to the mother. It happened. He can't go back and change or fix the situation. Let me know what you think, and we'll discuss it in the comments below.